Hello and welcome to Chill Time Happy Time. I'm JD.
I'm Rosie.
I'm Abby.
And I'm Jake. And Danny cannot be with us here tonight in the studio. He is having a romantic getaway with his boyfriend. They're quarantining
So jealous.
together.
Right.
Yeah. But just so you guys know, it's all right. He's kind of a drag anyway. And we were,
He was bringing us down.
yeah. We were thinking of demoting him to an intern anyway. So I think it's better that he's just not here.
Do you guys want to vote on that now?
No, let's put a poll on the socials, and while we're at it, we have some socials you can check out. Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at Chilltime Happy Time. You can also check us out on YouTube at Chilltime Happy Time. We're going to be posting video versions of these episodes eventually on there. Right now it's just audio, but one day you're going to see our pretty shining faces.
You know you want to see our faces when we're doing this.
That's right. And it's game night, man. We're gonna
Oh,
we're
yeah.
gonna play some dope ass games.
So it's couples night tonight.
That's right,
Since
couples
Danny's
night.
not here.
Yep.
So we're going to play a very traditional couples game. We're going to play the newlywed game.
And we actually do have a pair of newlyweds.
So JD and I have now been married for about 6 months now. So
Yeah, 6
we're
months,
still
man.
technically newlyweds. That's why people ask me. They're like, "Oh, how are the newlyweds doing?" And I'm like, "Who are you talking about?"
Are you talking about our
Are you
cats? Because they're great.
Like who?
We're also drinking. We're turning this into a little bit of a drinking
Yes.
night.
So
Yeah, what's
what
everyone
is
drinking?
All right, Jake, you go first.
Well, I'm starting off nice and light with a White Claw Black Cherry.
Ooh.
And then
Just
I'm
kidding, I
stepping
drink
up
it too.
to a real big boy drink. I'm having a Founder Centennial IPA.
Nice.
I've got a Flying Dog beer. I'm drinking the Truth Imperial IPA, and then I've got Bloodline after. So
whoop.
nice
Bloodline Orange is
flavorful
good.
IPAs.
We are drinking Gold Seal Mountain
Yeah, what is
Lake.
this?
It's a jug of wine. I don't even. I think
It's
it's a
a jug.
rosé.
It kind of looks
Catawba
like
pink.
moonshine.
It does look like moonshine.
It's a big old jug. Like it's the kind of like
It looks like it should say XXX on it.
Yeah.
Like an old kind of cartoon.
it's the kind of dark green jug that you would see like a pirate just drinking straight out the bottle on a dock somewhere.
That's
Yes.
great. Yes.
It was like
agree.
$13, man.
That's a steal.
swear.
yeah, and it gets you drunk. I don't know
It's
why
still
it's so
wine.
cheap.
That's the point of it.
Yep.
All right, so couples, shall we get started?
Yes.
So
Yes, begin.
if we don't know how the newlywed game works, pretty much is just to see how well that you know your partner. So I wrote down the questions. I literally went through super quick and just picked some questions. I didn't go too deep into it. Because I didn't want to spoil it for myself.
Right.
And we're going to ask the questions. I have to guess what JD's answer is, and vice versa. You guys have to guess each other's answers as well.
Now, are we playing it like all of us to get like we all answer the same question and that's how we do it, or is it like you ask us questions and we ask you questions? You know
we
what I
can-
mean?
Together.
Yeah, let's do it all together. So
Okay.
we'll answer it by couple. So like Rosie will ask the question, and for us it will be pertaining to either me or her. For you guys, it'll be pertaining to one of the two of you, and then we'll just take it from there.
And it's going to be worded. So it's going to say, what is your significant other? So you have to write their answer.
Okay.
And while also thinking of your answer
Right.
for that question. Because they're trying to guess yours.
I'm genuinely so scared. I try to think of myself as a good listener, but I'm
Well,
not.
that's why we have the drinks here tonight, in case
That's
we
right.
need them.
Yeah.
Things might get out of hand. Might need to throw them back.
And if anyone is wrong, that is an instance where they will have to drink.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's a little bit of a drinking game too.
And also, we had the option of, doing this. I listened to a podcast where they did this, and they, wrote down their answers beforehand, and they were all prepared and stuff. Not today, guys. Not tonight. Tonight, it is, up
the
in the
fly.
air, on the
Catch the
fly.
vibe.
Let's
We're doing this
go.
live.
If I'm not back here next week to record, you know why. You know why. I'm
you
no
quit?
longer allowed on the Merrill property.
Oh my god.
Well, tonight we're gonna let it's good that it's a drinking game because it's just like in real life. The drunker spouse is the worst spouse.
It really?
Whoa.
Wow.
What?
Because it's
Wow.
a drinking game. The one who is getting most of the questions wrong, the one that's not listening, is gonna get drunker, right?
But you.
I see what you're saying.
That's the
I was
point.
like, on what night?
I feel
on
like
what
you
day,
said
what are we
that
drinking?
backwards.
You said that in a very
Yeah.
general way in which any spouse who is drunker is worse.
Yeah.
Sorry, drunk spouses out there. I think
What?
you're all right.
That's okay. I'm the worst drunk spouse. All right, yeah, let's hit it, man. Let's get into it.
All right. So remember, when you answer your questions, you are writing down your significant other's answer.
Like what you think they would
What you
say.
think the answer to this is. While also thinking of your answer and what you think they should be writing on their chalkboard. Because we have chalkboards, everybody. Let's do some
We
quick
do.
ASMR, like scratch, scratch, scratch. I don't even know if that's going to show up, but we'll see.
Does anybody want to scratch their chalkboard?
No.
I hope we didn't just turn people away who are like, I hate that sound.
Sorry, people.
That would be Abby, by the way. She would stop listening to a podcast
I would be like,
entirely.
that sucks. I'm done.
All righty then.
Let's do it.
Question number 1. What is the first thing your significant other does in the morning?
My chalk broke in the middle of writing.
Oh my God.
We have more chalk.
I'm going to push through.
Finito.
All right, I'm done too.
I'm writing with half a piece of chalk here. You're going to have to give me a
I'm
second.
also writing with
I
half a
know.
piece of chalk because I nervously broke
I
it
am
into
also
several
finito.
pieces before this episode started.
Let's go, Jake.
All right.
Let's go, Jake.
I'm done.
Guys,
All
so
right,
annoying.
so we're revealing them at the same time, right?
All right. Yeah.
Or
Or should we
should-
go? How are we gonna do this?
Let's go clockwise, starting with Rosie. So Rosie
Yeah.
will...
Okay. Yeah.
Reveal to us what she thinks
So-
my first thing in the
Yeah.
morning to do is.
I think what JD does first thing in the morning is check if I'm on my phone, if I'm already awake.
That's hilarious because I wrote that the first thing that she does in the morning is sneak a check at her phone.
Very good.
Every morning, yep.
And
Every AM.
that is what I do. I go on my phone and I turn away from him so he can't tell that I'm on my phone.
Because it'll seem like I said
It'll seem like
sneak a check. The reason I say sneak is because in the morning it looks like she's still asleep, but really
I'm
she's
not.
actually turned
I'm
away, scrolling through dank memes and TikToks.
There you go.
I do not scroll through TikTok.
Don't
I
you
actually
lie.
read in the morning. All right, Jake and Abby, what are your responses?
Avoiding the question.
Oh wait, actually, what do you do first in the morning? Was I right?
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
I check to see if you're on your phone. That's
Okay,
what I
cool.
do. Yep.
Okay.
I'm drinking anyway, but we were both right.
All right, there you go. So Jake, what do you think I do first in the morning?
So, very on theme here. The first thing that Abby does every morning, it's how she woke up this morning. She goes on her phone.
Of course. I mean, I need to check what time it is, and then I need to go and check everyone's Instagram stories, and I need to go on
course.
Facebook. You know, like it's a routine. All right, Jacob, you ready to hear what
You
I did
know,
for you?
I gotta say, I don't think I'm that consistent of a guy. So we're gonna see what
Oh,
happens.
you're very consistent. I mean,
Oh.
mine's a little bit more blue than the rest of yours, but Jake likes a big old poop. Jake likes to do a big old poop in the morning.
every morning.
Every
I'm on a
morning,
schedule.
that's the first thing he does in the morning. He runs out of the bed.
Let me just also add, knowing Jake as a brother, does he not also have a sign on the ceiling that he sees in the morning when he first wakes up that says, "You got a lot of motherfuckers to prove wrong today"?
No, that was back in high school. Now it says something about taking care of myself.
Yeah,
I've fallen into
Same
adulthood.
message.
I eat too many cheeseburgers. I drink too much beer. So now it's about taking care of myself.
That's good.
Not as cool as I once
Wow,
was.
how
But wouldn't
middle-aged
say-
of you.
But by taking care of yourself, wouldn't you say that you're also proving a lot of motherfuckers wrong?
Oh yeah, I think a lot of people think I got adult onset diabetes. So you know, gotta prove
Proving them wrong.
Nice.
Prove them wrong every cheeseburger at a time.
One cheeseburger at a time.
All right, everybody. Are we ready for question number 2?
Yeah, I didn't lose,
Yeah.
but I want to sip.
All right.
Yeah, just
Question
drink.
number 2. What was your significant other's favorite place to vacation as a child?
Oh my God, I can answer for all you boys.
That's yeah.
Yeah,
We don't keep that a secret.
Abby's a bit trickier on this one. I don't know.
I want to know if he
Ooh,
gets
I
mine
don't
right.
even know what-
It's
oh,
very
I know, I know.
specific. I guess not specific. It just you have to know me.
I don't want any shit for how I'm spelling it.
I'm wondering how you spelled it if it's the same as mine.
Oh.
Okay,
Guess
I'm
I'll
ready.
leave it. I see how you spelled it.
I broke another stick of chalk.
Oh God, Jacob.
Could you stop manhandling it with your Neanderthal grip?
All right, so shall we go first, honey?
Yes.
I say that it's Myrtle Beach.
You are correct.
course.
Okay,
And
what is mine?
I said that yours was Wildwood
Hey,
Beach.
you are
There you
correct.
go, there you go.
While it's specifically
Celebratory
though,
drink.
Wildwood Crest. I went to Wildwood Crest as a child, but Wildwood
I was
is
wrong.
just-
I was wrong.
I
Another
love
drink.
Wildwood as a
you're-
kid.
You're right, because we would also go to Wildwood some years. All right, Jake and Abby.
All right. Well, Jake's is the same as JD's.
Yeah.
His favorite was Myrtle Beach. I
They are
did spell it
brothers.
somewhat like Myrtle the turtle, but that's all right.
Myrtle Beach.
Myrtle
Myrtle Beach.
All right. Jake, what do you got
All
for
right,
me?
mine was a little less specific, a little broader, but the Jersey Shore.
You're right. The Jersey Shore was
Right.
right. And you know what? Because we did Wildwood a lot, but we also were Point Pleasant people. So, you know, we bounced around the shore
That's
points.
why I did it a little broader.
There
I knew
you
guys would
go.
all
That,
around.
that was good.
Every time someone says Point Pleasant, I think of Plum Point.
Oh,
and
love
I think
Plum Point.
I think of the Plum Point Fondler.
Oh, do tell.
A villain who hasn't been seen in these parts for years, but
Can people YouTube that?
if he's out there, I hope he's doing okay. I don't think they can.
Okay, I was gonna say I've seen videos.
That's
If
a
you're out
deep
there-
personal reference.
If you're out there,
Personal
Plum
reference.
Point Fondler, you keep on.
Oh my god.
All right.
Except
We
not.
don't mean to date ourselves here, but this does date back to a Vine, I believe.
Vine. Yes,
Vine.
a Vine.
Not
Oh my
TikTok,
God.
Vine.
Fine.
You know what? They'll figure it out in time. We'll bring the Plum Point Fondler back.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
Question
All right,
3.
Question number 3.
Oh yeah.
We are complete opposites when it comes to.
Ooh.
Huh.
That's a tough one.
Again,
I
I
have
don't
one, but I don't
know.
know if this is
I
gonna be
can't
your
even start
answer.
writing.
I'm
on
going to
my
go broad
chalkboard.
on this, and I think Abby would agree with me. But
Oh,
we'll see.
I think I.
We have there are a couple things that we are polar opposites, but they're so like minute that did you mess up?
I'm questioning myself, so I'm erasing. We are complete opposites when it comes to.
And don't put gender.
All right.
How do you know? I don't assume my
That's
gender.
right. You
Whoa,
cannot
yeah.
assume your
Hold
partner's
up.
gender without having a nice talk about it.
Be honest to your partners.
Please be honest to your partners. Please have open communication with your partners. We'll get to that later. We're gonna have a discussion
Oh,
on
yeah.
relationships later.
All right.
All right, shall we?
Yes.
Are you not done?
I'm almost done.
Well, then I'll tell you my answer. We are polar opposites when it comes to rinsing pasta.
Now that's an interesting
Whoa.
statement
I know,
because
it's-
what do you mean rinsing pasta?
He rinses his pasta in cold water when he drains it. I don't.
Yeah, why are you
She
rinsing
just-
it?
Well, because it continues to cook for a little bit if you like keep it boiling. So like,
think your grandpa
you just,
used to do
you just
that.
quickly rinse some cold water over it and just fluff it.
Now,
and then
I am
you're
going to
done.
point out that if you do look at the back at some boxes of pasta, they specifically say do not rinse.
Yeah, but I don't.
Really?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You got to take a look. I'm pretty sure.
Angel
one of
hair
those-
is one where I'd see, yeah, give it a little bit of moisture.
Hey, listen, I know my hair's looking good today, but you don't.
Oh
gotta.
my god.
So,
That's a rough one.
am I right? Was that what you were thinking?
That's not what I was thinking. I was
okay. Yeah, tell me your answer.
I was thinking being vocal.
Oh, yeah.
Why? What
I
do you
can
mean
see
being
that.
vocal?
When we
I
go-
mean,
when we go out, if we socialize, I'm very quiet.
and I'm the one that talks a lot.
He's the golden retriever that's like, "Hi, everybody. My name is JD. How
We're
are you
a lot,
doing?" And
we're
I'm
a
like,
lot like Andy and April from.
Wait, but that's a difference. That's not something that you guys disagree on.
Well, no, the question was
"How are
complete
we
opposites.
polar opposites?"
Yeah.
Oh.
So I mean, I guess neither of us
Uh-oh.
are correct. Like we're right, but now
But
I'm
we both
curious
have to
about what
drink.
happened over here.
No, I just did something that we don't agree on.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
that could be fine.
That's
All right.
fine.
So,
We're opposites.
So what
if
is
you know
what
that.
are your answers? Tell us.
what did you put?
All right, so I said we're complete opposites in our pace of life. I like to take things very slow in matters of getting ready in the morning and just
Oh
taking
my
time
god,
doing
walking
things.
from the living room to the bed. Like it's literally the simplest things that he just finds a way to turn
Exhibit A.
into like double the amount of time than it would take a normal person. It is the most annoying thing in the entire fucking world.
You wake up early, you get a slow start, you get to be a little lethargic. If you're a sloth, you just got to prepare to be a sloth.
No.
And I'm a sloth. I'm honest about
No,
it. I know I am.
It seems
You know
like
what
this
the
makes
problem
you
is, Jacob?
opposite.
You say 1 minute. Oh yeah, 1 minute. I'm ready right now. Just give me 1 minute, and then we're here like 10 minutes later, and you're still not ready. So how is that 1 minute? You tell me.
Not
I'd
60
like to
seconds.
point
know
out
what I
I did
mean?
not mean for this
That's
whole
what pisses
game
me
to be a
off.
fight.
And now I'm done.
So Abby and I are not married. I just do want to point out, we have been together for about almost 6
Almost
years.
6
So
Yeah,
this is where
longer
that's
than we
coming
have.
from.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah, yeah.
You get to there.
All right,
you get to
Abby,
that point.
what
All
is
the
your answer? What are
contention.
you and
Yep.
All right. Well, something that I thought we had differing opinions on, or was where we stand on food chains, like going out to
Oh.
eat. Like,
Oh,
you know,
yeah.
I am
Hold
very.
on.
I don't.
Let's have a conversation.
Listen, can I say my side first? Please,
I love how.
please.
Wait, can
Sure.
I say one thing first?
Sure.
I love how ours is like rinsing pasta and talking about like, and you guys are like, listen, you take so long.
Listen up.
There are some fundamental differences here.
But explain, I'm interested.
Before we started dating, I loved one chain restaurant more than all the rest.
Chili.
Can I?
Chili's.
Chili's.
That's what I was gonna
love
say.
Chili's.
I don't
Yeah,
like
yeah.
Chili's.
You know, it's just a
I'm not
simple
a fan.
family restaurant.
Chili's is literally Applebee's, and Applebee's poisoned me many
Chili's
times.
is not Applebee's.
Yes, it
Chili's
is.
is better than Applebee's.
No, it's not.
I put it out
my
there.
god.
I am vying for a Chili's sponsorship here. I love
You're
Chili's.
not making yourself sound any better.
And a Chili's sponsorship is the only way I'll get to eat it ever again because Abby doesn't let us go to Chili's.
Listen,
I'm sorry,
let me just tell you, I was turned off from Chili's a long time
We
ago.
went on a
because,
date
Yeah, because
to
me and
Chili's.
Rosie used to have a tradition before the world turned upside down, where we would go out every now and again. It was like once every couple weeks. We'd go to, we go to Hurricane Grill. And it was always awkward there. That's a whole nother episode in and of itself. But basically, we would get nachos every time, and it was this giant honkin' plate of nachos for like $9 and like 49 cents. We go to Chili's one night, we get nachos, $9.69. I'm dropping a whole extra 2 dimes here.
Oh my goodness.
And you know what they brought us? They brought us a circular plate with 10 chips. 10, like $1 per chip, artisanally placed with like some
Refried
drizzle and
beans
stuff
on
over
top
them.
and like melted cheese, but like dolloped on every chip.
But we got like 10 chips. I paid $1 a chip. Are you kidding me? Like I was so
That's pretty
I
terrible.
was like, I'm never going back.
Yet another reason never go there. Okay, now no. I get to say my thing
Fair
now.
enough, fair
Yes,
enough.
All right,
Abby was supposed
listen.
to start.
I don't like chains because I don't believe in giving money to these big companies when there's little mom and pop shop restaurants that literally are the same price as going to some of these chains, and you can give money directly to families. That's what there's plenty of restaurants that emulate the same food you're going to get at all these different chains that
Okay.
are going to an actual family.
Hold on.
Eat the rich. You heard it here first, people.
Yeah, fine.
Remember, this has been a 6-year-long condition almost, and I am not.
Wait. Did you say condition?
This is a condition,
Not a
absolute-
relationship, but a condition.
No. The condition of not being able to eat Chili's. The relationship is a phenomenal thing. Not being able to eat Chili's is a little thorn on the rose.
Oh
and
my
that is
God,
true.
he's so dramatic.
But I eat a local bacon, egg, and cheese every week at least. I'm asking for big mouth bites from Chili's like once a month.
No,
That's all I'm looking for.
No,
That's all I'm
because
looking
you give an inch and they want to take a foot. No, we're not doing that.
Oh, yeah, I don't doubt. If we went to Chili's once, I'd ask to go back next week.
Yeah,
for
come
sure.
on.
You're going to go there and get your big inch bites, and they're going to be like, hey, Jake, we got 2-inch bites now.
Da-da-da. All right, shall we move on in the
Yes,
game? I'm
let's
sorry,
move on.
I
I'm
didn't mean
stressed.
for that question to get heated.
Don't ever sponsor us, Chili's.
Oh my God, I'm sorry.
Chili's, I love you.
Chili's.
Actually, please sponsor us, anyone.
Anyone.
All right, question number 4. If your significant other could spend $1,000 on anything, what would it be?
Ooh,
That's a hard one.
That's a good question.
I got
I know
this.
what I'd spend it on.
I'm
for
gonna
sure.
say, this is really gonna show if you know me, Jake.
This is hard. I'm not
I
gonna
know,
lie.
I
There's a
don't
lot.
even
There's
know.
a
I
couple of things I'm
100%,
thinking.
if I was playing with Abby, I would just put oysters. I would want to see if she can eat 1,000 oysters.
I've watched Abby and her father spend upwards of $100.
Exactly.
Oh my God,
So-
it's so
Oh, I
good.
think you
All right,
see
well
my
that
answer.
time we really didn't know how much they cost, so we didn't mean to spend.
And I'm not talking like seafood marked up at a restaurant. I'm talking about like grocery store, like raw seafood to like take care of at home. They spent over $100.
That's
All right,
amazing.
it was worth everything.
All
Was
right.
that a chain,
Mom, no, it really
Abby?
wasn't that much money. No,
Sorry,
We're going to
Diana.
Chili's.
It was actually-
it was like $20.
We're going to Chili's.
All right,
All right.
would you guys like to go while you're still writing?
Shit. Yeah, you guys go.
All right.
Wait, I'm sorry. Can you repeat the question? I'm really stuck on Chili's.
Abby, just write chili.
I know, honestly.
If they could spend $1,000 on anything, what would it be?
All right. Thank you.
You're welcome. All right.
Wait, so okay, and I'm sorry. So if you could spend $1,000
Like, let's say-
on one thing,
I would say generally one thing.
Okay.
I put a slash with mine because I feel like there is a slash
I
warranted.
got a slash on mine, too,
Oh,
actually.
all right, all
That's
right.
funny.
All right, so we shall go. I would say that John would spend, or JD, I'm sorry, I'm not used to that. JD would spend $1,000 on video games / tech stuff.
That is 100%
like building
correct.
computers
I'll
to
tell
play
you,
better video
If
games.
$1,000 dropped in my lap right now, I tell you exactly what I do. I'd spend about $700 of it on a GTX 1080 Ti graphics card for my PC, and then I'd spend the rest on games.
Can you tell who our technical director is?
Yeah.
yeah, exactly.
All right, what about me, baby?
Basically, that's just a strong graphics card that lets me play games better.
You've got to see the way his computers perform. They're incredible.
They're okay, I guess.
I've built a few PCs in my day. All right, so Rosie, if she got $1,000, I say that she would spend it on comic books and cat goods because she likes to read.
Interesting.
She reads various. How many comics would you say you read a week online on
Oh,
Webtoons?
No, I mean, not just. I spend money on real life comics too. That's the
yeah,
thing.
yeah, yeah.
Not that webtoons aren't. I probably read now about 5 a week.
Do you go to that comic book store that's right next to the tattoo shop?
No, but I
Right on the-
should. I
You should
really
go there,
I
right?
have
She reads-
a collection of comic
Hey.
books, but
Yeah.
since it's so expensive,
Comic
I've
book
now
store
turned
that's
to
on 9W next to that
Yeah.
tattoo shop. Sponsor us.
Next, I think Inkwell or whatever it is.
Yeah, exactly.
It's
Please sponsor
Dark
us.
Tower Comics.
Dark,
yeah.
Dark Tower.
I've been there before. They're
I should
actually
go
pretty
there
cool.
because
Yeah.
I do have real comics, but since it is a price, but if I had $1,000, I would spend it
Yeah,
on comics.
and cat goods because
And
she's
cat-
always talking about nifty things that we can get to keep Daisy and Bambi, our two lovely cats, happy.
Cat trees. We have 2. I want 15. So yes, you are correct, baby. That I would totally do that.
You know what we really got to do is we've been talking about putting these shelves up
Yeah.
all around the house so the cats can like have tunnels
have
and
their
like
own
stuff to
jungle
go
gym.
Oh
through.
my god, that's literally like when Michael Scott wanted to put
Tube City
Tube
with
City.
the gerbils. because when we adopted Daisy at Mid Hudson and Animal Aid, is that what it's called? I want to cite them properly.
Yes, Mid Hudson Animal Aid in Beacon.
They're great. They have a great
Wonderful.
situation out there. But they had this shelving that went through the doors and like up on the ceiling, like
Yep.
all around the structure, only in a way that cats could reach them. And so the cats could literally be in any room at any time doing whatever they want. It was awesome.
That's pretty
That's
cool.
amazing.
You know, they just had ways to climb and like be
Why don't you
cats.
just like leave the doors open in your house and then they can be anywhere?
They do,
Well,
we
but
do.
yeah.
Bambi specifically, our other cat Daisy, she likes to hide, and that's why I would do more tunnels for her. 'Cause
Yeah.
She likes to hide from Bambi, actually. But Bambi loves to be up high and see what's going on. So that's why, remember, we had the
Yeah,
mattress
that's
in
a
front of
classic-
the door in your parents' house. She would lay on top of the mattress because she loved to see who was coming and going.
I gotta say, that's a classic predator-prey situation. You've got one cat who's stuck up high and the other one hiding and burrowing away.
Part, part of my cool cat tech is getting them a diffuser so they both calm down.
Aw.
All right, guys, let's see what your answer is. Let's repeat the question. When it was oh wait, no, that's the next question. If they could spend $1,000 on anything, what would it be?
All right, I want to say, do you want to go first this time, Abby?
I'll go first this time. I put really good fishing stuff, like
Yeah.
fishing equipment.
Absolutely,
Didn't you
100%.
just do that?
Yeah.
I just spent about
And he would still spend. He would buy a
100
few
on
hundred.
fishing
Yeah,
stuff.
he'd spend a few hundred on a
Start of the
pole.
season.
You would, I think, buy better stuff.
Oh, you know what? I'd probably buy a kayak, a fishing kayak.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
$300,
I think that counts.
$400
That works. That's
right
a
off
part of the
bat.
genre.
Oh, that's beautiful. I
Yeah.
would love one of those.
All right, what's
All
your
right, I'm really
answer?
curious what you put for
I
me.
gotta say, this one was hard. I picked it probably out of 2 or 3 things I couldn't decide between.
Okay.
So I put clothes and accessories.
Yes,
Yeah.
Jacob.
Oh,
yes,
good.
yes. Oh my God, that's exactly. Oh my God, I have been in the need to have some shopping therapy lately. If I had $1,000, I would just go crazy. Zara.
I've been watching this
Nasty
beautiful
Gal.
lady scroll Pinterest every day and
Oh
every
my
night
God.
looking at fashion stuff for the past
Nice.
like
I
2
know.
weeks.
She inspired me. We were talking about the other night, and I made like a fashion Pinterest board. You started me on it.
It's so fun. I love
It
it
is a
because
lot
it
of
just.
fun.
Well, it's tough, man. With the pandemic and everything the way it is right now, we really haven't had a chance to, go out and express ourselves in many ways. So, I just want to say, if you're out there, you're quarantined at home like we are, I hope you're doing well, man.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you know what?
absolutely.
Like, put on that dress that you bought before all
yeah.
shit hit the fan. Wear it for your cat.
Big time.
They don't give a shit, but
Absolutely.
Also,
just
can I
drink enough and maybe you'll think that they do.
can I quickly ask, Abby, is the reason that you're wearing your sweatshirt backwards tonight because you're trying a new fashion thing?
No, I did it before and it's too late now. I'm not changing
Yeah.
Too
it.
late to change.
It's too late.
All right.
love
Question number 5. When was the first time you met your significant other?
Oh, man, that's impossible.
I
for
know.
me.
No, I have a fun answer for this one.
I do too.
Known Abby since I was 3 years old.
Yeah, honestly.
I specifically did this question for you guys, and to see if I can throw
I'm gonna take
JD
a
off his
guess.
rhythm.
I hope she takes the same guess.
What do you think I'm going to say? Oh. You don't have to get too specific.
Done.
Ready?
Thank you.
All right. So I put that JD and I first met at my junior prom.
Ooh.
Oh.
That's interesting because I took it a step further. Because we met in our elementary school years inadvertently.
You're right.
Oh,
At a party at a friend of
You're
ours,
right.
whose name I won't use for privacy reasons. Let's just call
A
him
local
Jerry.
music person near in our
Actually, it's a local organization.
local
The
business, yeah.
Falcon.
The
Dude,
Falcon.
go to the Falcon. It's a jazz club. It's sweet. They've got like 2 shows. I mean, you can't right now, but like when
yeah,
they open back
when
up,
they open back up.
the food's great, the beer's great, the vibe is great, the music's great.
wonderful.
Like
Yeah.
everything is just wonderful. You're not gonna have a bad
Yeah.
They
time.
have big bands. They have small bluegrass artists. They have, I think sometimes they have like teenage kind of shows.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
They have everything.
Check
get
their
some-
calendar. They have some great people. They have people who've won Grammys. They have people who
Yeah.
are performing all over
some
the
big
country.
names.
Yeah.
So definitely check them out. They're a great local family.
Yeah, every time I've gone there, I've never had less than an amazing time. They're
But
incredible.
You are right. I used to go there.
Yeah, because they used to
very,
have, remember,
very frequently as a child.
like this family was a just music family all around since, I don't know, since the day that their genes were created in the human gene pool.
Big Bang,
But
yeah.
they used to have, before they had the Falcon, before they had their jazz club, they used to have
barn.
Yeah, they had those concerts at their house
their
all the
backyard.
time. And apparently we found this out when we first started dating.
Yeah, I forgot about-
when I was in
I
elementary
forgot
school, because we
this.
went to the same school, me and the son of that family, I went to a lot of those things, and apparently I found out that Rosie did too.
Knew his best friend lived in this town, and he knew the owner. And I used to go very frequently, and I would just run around. So we say that it was a probable chance that we. And like all the kids would play together and everything.
Yeah.
We probably met there. I put
I
junior prom
probably-
'cause technically that's where I knowingly met you for the first
Yeah.
time.
True, yeah. I didn't know that you existed back in elementary school, but like we were apparently crossing paths back then.
Did you guys
Yeah.
talk at that junior prom or?
We
no,
did.
we?
Oh,
You
drama.
gave me a hug.
you did
I
not go
hugged
together.
you.
You hugged me?
Because you're okay. We went to junior prom not together. I was with an ex-boyfriend of mine,
And I was with an
He
ex-girlfriend
an
of mine.
ex-girlfriend who happened to be a friend of mine in my drama club.
Because
At my
we
school.
didn't go to the
Ooh.
same school together.
No, we
I was
didn't.
dating a girl from her school.
Yep. And I like had classes with this girl. We were friends,
And there's a hilarious picture of them standing next to each other in chorus with a little bit of space in between where
And
her
I-
sister drew a stick figure.
yeah.
Oh no!
of me.
And that, like, that awkward space is just John in between us.
Yep.
But this girl did not date frequently, so her boyfriend was like this elusive person that we didn't know. And I remember running up to you. I think I gave you a hug, and I said, "Hi, my name is Rosie," and I probably ran away because I don't like talking to people.
Wow. I can definitely see
And I
the
have
thing.
deeply searched because you were at
Was
the
that
same river.
Was that when
I
we
was
were?
taking
Hold on.
pictures.
Was that when we were outside at?
We were inside.
Okay, because I went
Your
to.
table was actually next to
No,
mine.
no. I'm thinking because I went to an after party like under a tent, and the cops got called.
That was actually the
Every good prom
no,
is an after party where the
Yeah,
cops.
right.
Oh yeah,
no,
it was
that,
awesome.
That was the Urinetown class cast party.
That's what that
I
was.
was. Oh, I was also there.
Yeah.
That was
We've-
before prom. That was the first time we met.
We've been crossing
we both
paths
were wrong.
a lot, dude.
Wow.
Yes. Anyway, Jacob and Abby. What are your responses?
all
So
right.
ours is both. I mean, we don't even really need to reveal it. We first met when we in church.
I
when we were
said
like
Sunday
babies.
school, but we were
Aw.
Yeah.
young kids.
That's
We went to the
adorable.
same church in the same town.
Now your family went since you guys were born, right? Or when did you guys start
We
going?
started going around, I guess, like 4 years old. When I was 4, so my older brother JD must have been like what 7?
6.5, 7. I'm like
Yeah.
2.5 years
Math.
older.
Yeah.
Yeah. But so whenever you guys came, that's when we first met each
Yeah.
other, and boy was Abby a little bully apparently.
Yeah. So I got some stories about Abby and her cousin.
I know. I mean, we were such a power team. We would just
No, they were
Take
bullies. Power team is too much credit. It's glorifying it.
anything we wanted was ours.
You were a couple of thugs.
Me and Danny, we were sweet little kids just trying to color in all little pictures of Jesus.
We
and
saw these two
lambs and
newbies
the-
coming in. We're like, oh yeah, we're
If they wanted the color pencil we were using, oh, they were getting it.
Oh,
we're
yeah.
like, what the hell?
hand it over, Maros.
I mean, it all even it all evened out when we were 12 and we started playing like kickball and stuff, you know. But
yeah, it did it.
Oh my god.
when the shows of competition through athleticism started.
right, me boot
Yeah,
this rubber
so-
ball over the mountain to show my manhood.
I've known of Jake's existence most of my life.
Isn't that such a funny tribal little thing that little kids do? Like, I am strong, I kick ball far.
Oh yeah,
You know?
Soccer's like taking the world over, man. It's all about
Oh, yeah.
kicking that ball, man.
I love soccer, and you don't like it, guys.
I
Jake
watch
doesn't
the
like
World
soccer.
Cup, like you know, like
You mean football americano?
Football.
I get excited about the World Cup, but like I don't watch like you know.
For the majority of the
leagues.
beginning of our relationship, we had a lot of different like football versus football like conversations, and who are more athletic and everything. I think we've come past
Different
that.
skill sets.
Different
but
skill sets,
Definitely
exactly.
American footballers. No joking.
All right.
All right, next
Question
question.
number 6. You can figure out that your significant other is in a bad mood by or when they.
Man, we're getting real, huh?
Yes,
we're
we
getting
are. I'm furiously scribbling on mine.
All right.
All right. Are we ready?
Oh, yeah.
So,
Wait, I'm not ready. Hold on.
did you erase your whole thing?
I did. Say something else.
Oh my god.
Well, do you want us to go first?
Yeah, how about Jake
Oh,
and I
yeah,
go
All right.
first?
So I know when Jake gets mad because he scrunches his lips up and he grabs his beard. Like, he, like, strokes his beard. Every single time he gets angry.
He stroke
He like viciously like strokes his beard and he like scrunches his little lips up and he'll always be like, I'll be like, Jake, what's the matter? And he's like, nothing, like trying to hide it. And I'm like, Jacob, I know when you're mad, your little lips are scrunched up.
I am a classic brooder, and I never knew it until I started dating Abby, and she started calling me on it 24/7.
Because sometimes it's like I'm not trying to say when you brood it's annoying, but I'm like let's get over this so we can fix it. Like let's figure out what's happening. And so you don't like that.
Right.
You want to stew for a while. And I'm like no, we're gonna move this on.
I like to let the
Sounds
tea steep a little
familiar.
bit, you know.
Sounds very familiar.
That's really funny. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah,
Finish your
Jake,
thing.
how do you know when Abby's in a bad mood?
Abby doesn't want to come out right and say it, but she's very confrontational in the way that she pouts.
Yeah.
She is the
I love
poutiest
the
person.
Z's.
Oh my god.
Pouts.
She gets this little face. She won't talk to me. She'll be real curt. She'll be real short.
Yeah.
She is such a powder.
I know, I
She's such a powder.
I get all passive aggressive.
Oh my god.
Oh, it's fun.
All right. So I know when JD's in a bad mood when he emphasized need to go for a run.
That's
if
how
he's
I-
in a bad
yeah.
mood, he's like, I need to exercise. And since he's further from the gym, he'll literally throw on sweats and he'll just run. And I'm like, bye, Forrest.
Bye, Forrest.
That's how I deal with my issues, man. I just run. That's what clears my
Does.
head.
It
Like I
helps
just
him-
take
yeah,
off.
It helps
And
him
one
get
day,
that aggression
I just
out.
started running.
And I didn't stop. So Rosie,
I don't know this answer for myself. That's the problem.
when Rosie's upset, I can tell because she reverts to 3 words. And these 3 words are yeah, and uh-huh.
Wow.
I can completely
tell,
tell
yeah.
because she shuts herself off and she's dealing with the problem in her head all by herself.
Yes.
And I, which is why I said it was interesting before,
Yeah.
because you try to get Jake to talk about his crap and I try to get her to talk about her crap all the time. And I'm like, I see things going on in there.
He's
Talk
like,
it out.
he's like, do you want
Talk
to
it
talk?
out.
And I'm like, no.
Like, come on.
I'm like, absolutely not. Get your head
Because
on
like
her.
I'm always like everything you're telling yourself in your head and everything you're saying in your head, you're just making it worse for yourself. Like say it out loud so I can stop you from thinking things that just aren't true. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like when you start
Let's
taking
talk it out together.
Yeah, exactly.
I wonder if most couples are like that. There's
If
got to be
there's
the
one.
one person
One shuts
that,
down
that
and the
cracks
other
the shell,
cries.
right?
Yeah.
Like that's just a good person to have in your life. It does
Yeah.
me wonders.
I mean,
have
if
a
you
shell
don't,
of
then you
concrete.
both just stew forever and ever until eventually they stop.
The stew is
texting
ready
you.
to eat.
Yeah, exactly.
do we have a place people could write in and tell us about that?
Hey, yeah, we do actually. We have a website, chilltimehappytime.wixsite.com/website. It sounds ridiculous. It's eventually going to be .com, but we're getting there. Head on over to the website. The links are on all of our socials. You can message us. You can. There's a chat feature on the website. Like, hit us up. Tell us
Yeah.
how you and your couple situation, how you guys operate.
Friends, I know you're listening to this, and I know you're in relationships. So hit us up. Let us know what's
Let
going
us
on.
know. Ask us some
Yeah.
questions.
Please increase the legitimacy of our website.
Yes, please. Come on, friends. Come on, friends.
All right, let's move on to question number 7.
All right.
Da-da-da-da. If your significant other had to take one thing to a deserted island, what would they take?
Was that one thing?
One thing.
Oh, man.
You know how you usually ask 3? No, I want 1.
So now you said deserted island.
Right. So are we talking like pleasure or survival here?
Up to you. Up to what you think your significant other needs.
I'm just gonna do something that I know you like. I
I
don't-
a general thing with a slash.
Can I show it to you
I don't know
before?
what is going on in your head.
No.
Wait, Jake.
You can show it to me before, Abby. I have a bad
giggle.
feeling the listeners are going to learn something about me.
Oh, good.
Oh boy. All right. So are we all ready? Are we ready?
I'm ready.
Yeah.
All right. So if I think that if JD could take one thing to an island, he'd be very practical. And I put survival kit / tomahawk. Because if you didn't
Okay.
already have a survival kit on your person in whatever led you to the deserted island, you would have a tomahawk.
I actually have a
Interesting.
survival kit app downloaded. That's
Yes,
like
that's
totally.
what I know.
It's totally downloaded. It doesn't require Wi-Fi. Survival manual
Yeah.
on the App Store. You
Yeah.
should download it.
He's-
It's not our
JD
app.
is very practical.
but it's just
He'll
good to
start
have.
a fire and he'll chop down some trees.
Yeah.
Like that's how he is.
Yeah. Yep. And I have a tomahawk already, and I have one tattooed on me. So like,
Yeah, he sleeps
we're
with it
there.
next to our bed.
So for Rosie, I said that she would bring a phone for her comics because
Stop!
because like we established before, she loves her comics, and there's nothing wrong with that. They're amazing. They're fun.
I hide in like corners of my. I'm just like, don't judge me.
No, I'm not judging you at all. I love it.
know.
It's awesome. I think it's cool.
your thing.
I wish I
But
read
what
as
if I
much
get-
as you did. I'm trying to be an English teacher. I should read as much as you do.
No, I poured through stuff. All right, guys, what's your responses?
You want to go first?
Yeah, I'll go first. So I took Abby as the more practical type 2 here, and I put a lighter / a survival kit.
I think a lighter would be really great.
Because not
You
for
guys
smoking
recently
or
had
anything.
this conversation.
Yeah,
She
I'm-
can build incredible fires.
Yeah.
As
Great,
long as
yeah.
she has a spark or a light or something.
Thank you. I had a pyro uncle who taught me everything I know. No, I'm just kidding. Love you,
In case
Uncle
you didn't
Dave.
know, Abby's preferred fire building method is the box method.
I love
If you
the
watched,
box
if you
method,
watched
yeah.
our last episode or you checked out our socials, you probably saw a picture of this because I have not yet at the time of recording, but I'm going to be posting that picture, and you have probably already seen it at this point. So I'm talking to you from the future.
Picture of our fire, the box fire.
Yeah, the box
Yeah.
fire.
Ooh, oh
Okay.
yeah.
I'm talking to you from
All
the
right.
past.
All right, Abs,
Now,
what's your response?
I did something that Jake would just like for pleasure because let's be real, if he's on a deserted island, he's not making it very far. I'm sorry, Jake. I know you, but you're not gonna. Maybe like 3 nights I give you. So I think Jake would like some good weed and maybe something to light it up, something to smoke it out of. But I know my boyfriend. I know. I think that's what he'll want.
Yeah, you need the good times, man.
Let me say, just in the spirit of...
I like to smoke too. Hey, I'm not. Yeah, but
like Little Dicky says, it's like a... I hate that I'm
Are
quoting
you,
Little
you're gonna
Dicky on
cite
this.
Little Dicky
I
now?
hate that I'm quoting Little
Call him
Dicky on
Dave.
this.
His first name's
I'll
Dave.
call him Dave. Like Dave says.
Dave Dickey.
It's like a little fine wine at the end of the day. So, I'm sure I'd be working my ass off to survive on this island. I'd find some way to fish. I'm a pretty good fisher if I can get something in there. So I'll try to get some fish out of the water, try to start a fire. But no matter how far I actually get, at the end of the day, I'm going to be one of those guys that's like, I deserve
he's gonna be like, yeah, I need this
Me
right
time.
Hey man, it's all about those chill times, those happy times. And with that, we're gonna run right into a chill time, happy time break. We're gonna go get some more drinks. We're gonna take a little pee break, and we're gonna come back and continue playing some games. We'll be right back. And welcome back.
Are you okay?
Whoa.
I'm scared.
Like, wow.
Yeah, I just wanted to do some sounds.
Welcome back to our newlywed game, guys.
Yeah.
We're gonna keep going with some questions. I think we're nice, relaxed, and ready to go into some more
Relax is a word for it.
questions.
Drunk is another word
Yeah.
for it.
You know, whatever you want to call
Got a
it.
good bit of alcohol in our gullets on the break.
Yeah, I guess. All right, so first question after the break is one thing my significant other would never do is
That's hard.
We're getting into ethics here. Like,
he would never do.
I mean, like, hold on. I got a real question here.
I have easy ones that you could do, like what things I would never
right.
eat.
I mean,
and
I
stuff.
could, yeah, but I was like, also, like, I could say Abby's never gonna like murder.
No.
like
No,
you know,
don't.
You
Really?
don't know
Are
that.
you not sure?
Are you that positive?
Like-
No, like think specifically your significant other. What is something that knowing them and their personality and the things they like and dislike, what is something they would never ever do?
Okay.
Think it that way.
All right.
You know, because you could put
I did something that was
they would
pretty
never
vague.
go to the moon, but like don't deny your significant other the chance to go to
I
the
know
moon.
what to write.
Oh
All right.
dear.
okay, I'm good. I'm good.
I am also good. All right, would you like us to start while you guys finish?
Yeah.
Okay. So I put that JD would never sign on for more years in the military.
Oh, there you go.
That is, oh yeah, that's true. I'd sign for less if I could.
You heard it here, folks.
Yep. And for Rosie, I said that she would never join a public club by herself.
Aw, Rosie.
What do you mean? Like a book club or
Like,
something?
you
That's
know.
true. The most recent club I was in was a club frisbee sport, and I joined with a friend. Like,
There you
I like,
go.
if my friends are interested, like I'm interested. Like,
Well,
let's
there's
go.
nothing,
bud. Let's
there's
go,
nothing
bud.
wrong with it.
But
You're
I
just
don't
you're an
reach out
introvert.
myself.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't. It depends. I've done clubs by myself. Like I was in an Italian club. I was actually president of the Gay Straight Alliance in my school.
What was the Italian club like? Did you guys
we
make
made
pasta?
food and we like Yeah.
I was kidding.
We actually, 'cause it was
They all
in-
walk in, they're like,
No,
oh,
Hey,
the buzz
bada
is
bee.
done.
It was in a dorm, so we like did have access to like a stove, and like we were able to like do like a potluck where we could bring food. We had like all our professors around that were from Italy, like talk about their life in Italy, and like we
very
spoke
nice.
Italian as best as we could. And then I stopped going after 3 weeks.
Abundanza.
because I think I had like a I think I started frisbee, so I couldn't go anymore.
Word.
wow.
That's a cool way to spread a culture, though.
yeah.
Students.
Yeah,
that's
cool.
awesome.
Yeah. So what are your guys?
All right.
answers?
So
For
you
Jake-
I'm sorry, you joined
alright.
a public club. I was wrong. I'll drink.
Well, no.
Wow,
Now,
yeah, there you
Now I
go.
would never do it.
For Jake, I did an easy one. He would never vote for Trump. Hopefully,
Yeah,
neither
just would
would
never
you.
do it.
But
Yeah.
Ooh.
but
And if you disagree, please write in. I'd love to have that conversation with you.
Please.
It's gonna be only Jake probably responding. Sometimes you, but yeah.
yeah, too,
I'll be
too,
like that
too big
angry
a fish
like,
for me.
dad
for
on
me,
his
Rosie.
Facebook at midnight, just like steaming
This is
away.
chill time, happy time. Jake is our only political correspondent, really.
Yes.
Yeah,
that,
exactly.
if you do write
We
to
just wanna
us, just
chill.
know I won't respond in chill time, happy time. This will be like dark time, steaming time.
No, this will be like
Dark
you're-
time,
no,
steamy
no, no,
time.
no.
You're gonna be like, leave your email so that I can have an email conversation with you.
Right.
Ooh, we should do that
I
on
will
like
text
I
you.
love
Yeah.
talking about people's ideas with them. You can get a good
Oh, yeah.
insight
Yeah,
into people.
you can get a
we
good-
should do that on like Halloween. We should be dark time, steamy time.
I like
Ooh,
that. That's cool.
Let's
Ooh.
get creepy, like really
Steamy though,
Yeah,
dark
kind of
time,
spooky?
steamy.
dark time, spooky time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Spooky time.
All right.
Steamy does sound.
Now,
like
Jake, what is your
Sexy.
answer for
Yeah,
Allie?
what
This
would I
one
do?
was so easy once you said it.
Was
Rosie.
it interesting?
She would never do like pedicures for other people or anything related to feet.
Don't even talk about that. I don't even know why you brought that
You
up.
know what's really funny? So
Same with
when,
Rosie, actually.
When I know I wouldn't get a pedicure. I've never
Ew.
gotten a pedicure. However, Abby, you did get a pedicure. When we got our
I
nails
don't mind.
done.
Listen,
But,
I
like,
get
doing
them.
it on another
I would
person.
never do that
Yeah,
for some. Oh
I
my
would
god,
never.
it's
You don't wanna be
grossing me
that
out
close
thinking
to
about it.
feet?
I'm like that.
I don't
my
want to be
my
that close
own
to
feet gross me out.
Ugh.
Like that's why my feet. Almost never.
Are we
painted
doing
my
an
feet.
episode about
No,
feet?
let's not talk about
Not
we're
in this
done. We're done.
economy.
It's
Not
over.
in
We
this
didn't get
economy.
comfortable with my feet sticking out of the covers until like what, year 2?
Oh my god, it took
That's
a
rough.
while. I
Yeah.
genuinely was like, you must be socked. when
Cover
you're
your
around
feet.
me.
I'd stick them out all the time. It'd
If
be such a
JD
jerk.
ever has his feet around,
For the
I just
musical,
I stick you with.
Don't
my
you remember
cold
for
feet.
Pippin?
Yes.
Jake was literally Pippin, and the whole thing is that he has to be barefoot. And I'm like, why the fuck does he have to be barefoot? It was literally one of the fights, the biggest fight I had with the direct, trying to be like, no, let him keep his shoes on.
Because they
please.
didn't have Nike socks in Pippin's time.
Exactly.
So, Jake, are you a black socks guy?
That's for me and Epi.
Oh my god.
I don't like the look that Jake just gave me. I feel like I'm supposed to understand what that means, and I don't. So let's go
That's
on to the
okay.
next question.
Next question.
All right, what is your song? You as a couple, what is your song?
Oh man.
Let's see if we
Can I put 3? There's 3 that come to mind.
No, one.
Over the 6 years, there's been like 4 or 5 songs. I mean, but
I'm doing one of the first ones that we've ever.
I'll do it too.
This is actually
Like,
incredibly
I think
relevant
we
for
would
tonight.
consider a song that we both love
mine
right
is
now
too.
something
Oh,
like
did
that.
we put
We're
the
not
same
writing
thing?
it.
We
but
might have.
Right.
It's something that we just both like got super addicted to. But this one, we're doing old ones.
like you as a couple, right?
Jake,
Yeah.
I have a question. Does she think your tractor is sexy?
Oh my
Does it really turn her on?
god.
All right, ready? I put. Can we do ours at the same time?
Let's do it at the same time.
1, 2, 3.
Love from Avatar.
Yes, Avatar's
Oh my
Love.
Avatar's
God.
Love.
Do you know that part of Avatar when they're flying on Appa and it goes din 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 din?
Dun,
Someone
dun.
did a really
Yeah.
cute remix of it, and literally whenever I listen to it,
We played it at our wedding.
we played it at our wedding. We danced to it like alone in our kitchen, like late at night, and I sob every single time. It winds up with me crying into his shoulder. So that's our song. I was also gonna put Lava from the Disney short.
Oh,
'cause
that's
we
good.
love that
Aw.
song.
Yeah.
And First Day of My Life by Bright Eyes, because that's the song I blasted after you proposed to me.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh my
Those are my
gosh.
3 songs I was gonna put.
Adorable.
But I
That's sweet.
thought Avatar's
Aw.
Love was more significant for the night, and
Definitely.
our most recent song for us.
Yeah.
Now,
Big
what
time.
is your guys'
All right, I think we
Oh.
could let's
I hope.
let's see. I hope. Yeah. All right. We both did, or I did You and I from Ingrid Michaelson. What did you do? Oh,
I did Semi-Charmed
oh,
Life.
Semi-Charmed Life.
But see,
Oh,
I
that's a
love that
great
song,
song.
too. That's a great song.
When we were in high school,
life.
Yeah.
baby, baby.
Copyright.
Copyright. When we were in high school, Abby got her license before me. I was slow to
Yes.
the game to get my license, and she drive us around. all
And
the time. We
literally,
listened to
and that's
that
such a
song.
funny story that I had my license before you, because part of me like seducing Jacob, because I did kind of seduce him, was being like, oh, I can't wait because he's gonna have his license before me, because I knew he was older than me. So I was like, oh, he'll drive me to school,
I was
like it'll be
2
great.
months older than her.
Man did not
older
trial. He
man.
didn't get his license until like a year after me, and then he didn't get a car until like 4 weeks ago. So
It's been a long ride, but we're here, baby.
But yeah, I
put
think
You and
I think they were I think they were good choices. I did "You and I" from Ingrid
Love that
Michaelson because that's
song.
such a cute little love song. We like that one.
We
a
sing
lot.
that all the time.
Yeah,
One
you
of
on
us
the
will play
ukulele.
You've
Yeah,
played
exactly.
before, too.
And then I thought I would say another good one would be "Jackie and Wilson" by Hoser.
Yeah.
We like that one a lot too.
Yeah.
and most recently "Cyclone."
Cyclone.
Yeah,
Sure.
from
That's
Sticky
the
Fingers.
thing is over the years we've gone through like phases with songs. We haven't had one that's like they all kind of stick there.
Yeah.
But there's certain times where one of them just like our song that we're
Yeah,
vibing with.
Yeah.
depending on what we're doing. Like if it's summer, and it's a great like blast while the window's down song. You know what I mean? Like,
Again,
Definitely.
if you're listening, please write in and tell us about this.
We'll listen
Yeah.
to songs. You guys
Anybody
recommend.
else?
What's your
Other
song? What's your favorite song? Hit us up
credit
at
where
Showtime
credit is
Happy
due,
Time.
and my sister did introduce us to Cyclone, so I'll give her all the credit because I don't want her listening to this being like, that bitch would not have known it if I didn't give it to her.
Facebook,
Stemhen.
Facebook,
Yeah, exactly.
Instagram, Twitter, Chilltime Happy Time, chilltimehappytime.wixsite.
All right.
Wixsite.com. Hit us up.
My next question is going to be interesting because I need JD to write 3 for me.
Ooh.
Everyone else, unless I don't know how you guys are, you have to write 3 for me. Everyone else can do 1. What was your significant other's favorite band in high school? JD has to write 3 because he knows my first one off the top of my head.
Do I have to write them in
That's
order?
so hard.
Yes.
I know her favorite
What? No,
band
you
in
don't.
middle school.
Oh my god, yeah.
I'm really perplexed with this because I'm not sure. I think
Shit, do we even listen to bands?
Yeah, you know my favorite band in high school.
I
Oh,
assume,
yeah,
is your I hope your favorite band's the same one you still like. I can't remember. So I'm going to go with a different band.
That wink just told me everything I needed.
I like a lot of bands.
That's why I'm putting one band because I don't know. I didn't know you were in high school. That's what's hard. And my high school music is the same as my music now. So I'm curious. What did you put for me first?
You want me to go first?
Yes.
Okay, so I
My top 3 favorite bands in high
solid.
school.
The first 2 I solidly know are right. The last one I'm a little shaky on. I put Green Day, My Chemical Romance, and Nirvana.
You are correct. And I had
Wow.
like 15 answers you could have.
Nirvana was correct too?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
My Chemical Romance. I would say number 2 is probably Panic at the Disco, but then
Right.
there is Green Day, Nirvana, Red Hot Chili Peppers that could go back and forth. I was a very alt kind of kid.
You're an alt kind of
I
adult.
know.
You're just an alt person,
I am
Rosie.
an alt person. All right, I put for you the Eagles.
Oh, I love
That's
the
why.
Eagles.
So-
I fucking hate the Eagles, man.
I know you love
this guy.
Aerosmith now more, and I knew you also like went through like
I
a
would
little bit
say-
of the AC/DC phase, but I
I
have a
would say,
feeling
yeah.
Eagles has kind of been consistent very much through
The
your
Eagles
years.
just have such a vibe that is just so
That's
happy
like the one
and
band
joyous.
you've been like, listen to this song, and I'm like,
I
I know
love
the
them.
Eagles.
The Big Lebowski just does not agree. Unfortunately.
Big Lebowski. Well, the Big Lebowski can suck it, quite frankly.
Oh god.
All right,
I'll argue with the
Jacob
Big
and
Lebowski.
Abby,
All
what
right,
are
Jake
your
won't care, man.
favorite?
I really don't know what Jake's gonna write for me, so I'm curious to see.
I wrote 2 for Abby.
What?
So I put the Jonas Brothers and Grateful Dead. She listens to
Grateful
them
wrong.
both.
Jonas Brothers have a very special place in my
That's
heart.
true,
I was
yeah.
obsessed with them in middle school, although I did kind of cut those heartstrings in high school just because I knew that was a dangerous love to have. They never loved me back like I love them. So you just kind of gotta you have to cut that off for
I
your
was
own
there
mental
too at
health.
some point.
Isn't
You know
it
what I
like
mean?
the Jonas Brother now? Aren't they like
No,
kind of
they're
doing their
back
own
together.
thing?
They're
No,
no,
they're back together.
Oh,
Okay.
they're back together. That was a big
Kidding
thing.
me?
I don't follow the brothers.
Oh my god. That was a disgrace. And
what about the Grateful Dead?
the Grateful Dead, I really didn't start listening to them, I have to be honest, until I was in college. My parents are big
Wow.
Deadheads, but I didn't really start like listening to, and I don't even like, honestly, I don't like
Okay.
the Grateful Dead. I like Jerry Garcia.
You
Band.
don't know the term.
I'm sorry.
I would say then maybe Red Hot Chili Peppers in high school.
Oh no! I didn't start listening to Red Hot Chili Peppers till I was in college. Jake, I had a dry. I was like show tune girl in high
yeah,
school.
see, so it's hard. There was no bands. It was
Oh,
also,
you know what? I would have
also-
given you credit if you said Blink 182
Okay,
or
yeah.
Matchbox
I can
20.
see that.
oh,
Also,
good.
you don't know the term. You don't know the term deadhead unless you're a deadhead yourself, Abby. So
What do you mean?
Yeah.
you said deadhead. You said
Abby's
my
a
parents are
deadhead.
deadheads.
Abby's
My
a
parents are
deadhead.
deadheads. Yeah.
Yeah, but you know that term exists. That means you must be a deadhead too, right?
No.
It was on set though in college.
But
I guess the joke didn't land. I
on
tried.
Sorry, yeah, I'm
Condition.
sorry. All right. So Jacob, I think I'm pretty sure yours is the Beatles. That Wink told me the Beatles.
Absolutely. Now, I discovered the Beatles in a pretty like retro douchey way, not gonna lie. Abby got me a record player, best gift to date that anybody's ever gotten me in a relationship. She got me a record player junior year of high school, and I hadn't really listened to much of the Beatles other than just like their hits, like their early stuff. And she got me the Let It Be album, and I spun it on vinyl, and thus started an expensive and lovely hobby with the Beatles.
Oh my
and the
god,
vinyl
he's got so many
records.
posters. He's like literally like a teenage girl. Like it's so
Yeah.
funny.
Nice.
So,
But yeah.
you got that right.
All right, next question. If your significant other could wear one
Oh yeah,
outfit,
you drank for that though, right? Because you got mine wrong.
Oh, I
sorry,
drank.
just making
I drank.
sure.
Yeah, you were right. But you can still drink. It's fun to drink.
I think we should all
Yeah,
take a
let's all
drink.
just keep drinking.
this is supposed to be a drinking game. It just turned into drinking.
All right, drink
All
up.
right. If your significant other could wear one outfit for the rest of their life, what would it be?
That's so That's
That's difficult.
I'm just gonna do one article.
It's really not,
you can
though.
Be generally, you can be generally general.
Right.
You know.
Scribble. Speaking of clothes, my parents bought me some overalls today.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And they were
For
like,
what
wear
purpose?
them. And I was like, no.
I'll wear them. If you don't want them and they fit me, I'll take your overalls.
Oh,
All
man.
right. So I'll go first. John would wear a Walmart tee and Walmart joggers or sweats. Everything from Walmart.
I'm
There you
wearing
go.
that right now. Rosie would wear anything black, specifically a cardigan, leggings, and a black tank top.
There you
Leggings
go.
and black socks. I guess I'm a black sock kind of guy. I
There
don't know what
you
that
go.
means, but I'm saying it. All right, Jacob and Abby.
Well, Jake would wear his sexy pants, which are a little hard to explain,
Absolutely.
but they're like the
What
best
Explain
pants in the
them.
world.
Sexy pants.
They're really, they're like
they, like,
really nice
silky?
jeans, but they have they're like
So
they're like taupe
they're
color.
slim fit khaki jeans that are they're like they stretch, so you kind of feel like you're
They're
wearing
like
sweatpants, but you're really
sexy.
wearing khakis.
Oh, they
Okay.
look yeah.
Sexy
We call them
pants.
sexy pants.
You know how Michael feels in his jeans in that one episode.
Yes.
His fun
yes.
jeans.
That's exactly how I feel when I wear.
He gets
these
up
pants.
dry cleaned.
Yeah, I'm just like off the walls. I'm just
Yeah.
like ready to go.
Jake, I brought your sexy pants home from my house.
She
just
did.
So you know.
It's gonna be a good night.
Oh, all right. What do you have for me?
Black
what do you have
socks.
For me?
I don't know
Coat.
what that means.
All right.
I'm just gonna throw out cozy PJs.
I think
Abby loves her
that's pretty
PJs.
right. I do love my PJs. I love
Specifically
having
some fuzzy ones.
Yes, I love
Oh.
having pajamas. Like it's not enough for me for like I know right now I'm wearing like sweatpants and a t-shirt, but if I like
I would call those pajamas.
before bed, I'm still gonna need to change into actual pajamas just because it's like a mind changing.
Yeah.
Word.
And she's got like a legit set of PJs. Let me tell you, there's like some cool ones with some otters on them. There's some ones that are just like
Your
happy feel
family
vibes.
gave me pajamas for Christmas this year.
Yeah,
That
Abby
was their
loves her
present.
pajamas.
So yeah, it's awesome.
All
right.
right.
Good job,
so
Mom. You made the right call. on
Are we
the
ready
PJs.
for the next question?
Sounds good.
What is one thing that you do that annoys your significant other the most?
Did we already do this one? Or no?
We did the
No.
polar opposites one.
Oh,
Polar
okay.
opposites. This is specific. Like, what is something you do? Like, pet peeve of your significant other?
I think I already talked about them.
A pet
Can we just
peeve.
say it or sorry?
This one, I'm trying to think of something else I didn't talk
Oh,
about.
all right.
yeah, just like let's just get so specific. I don't know.
Okay, yeah.
Ready to go.
I made a direct eye contact the entire time I was writing my answer down to Rosie.
All right. I don't know how much this annoys you, but it's something that you consistently mention throughout our lives, and it's that I take really long to poop. And you like
Wait, I thought you were supposed to be guessing
no, what's something
your
that
pet peeve with me.
no, what's one thing that I do that annoys you?
Oh.
That's why I
Well,
put that.
your long bowel movements don't bother me.
Oh,
They're
don't?
kind of
Oh, that's
cute and
so
endearing.
sweet.
Now, I do got to say something. There was a study, actually. I don't want to cite anything specific, so I won't give any specific names or details. I believe it said that men take an average of 20 minutes to poop, and that women take an average of 5 minutes to poop. So it's
Wait,
really
like
interesting.
like
think
per
that-
poop?
yeah.
Per poop.
Like per
Yeah.
capita?
No, it was an interesting thing. I
Men
remember
take
reading
longer?
the article, and it's
Yeah.
because it's men take the time. It's like a time where men like to be on their phone and they like to read and do weird
My
things
dad
in the toilet.
literally brings in a book into the bathroom.
I like
My
looking at
poops are
phone when
quick.
I'm
I don't
pooping.
like
No,
pooping.
he's
Yeah,
in
I
and
don't-
out. It actually shocks me. I'm like, did you really like? Did
Dude,
you
I
wipe?
squeeze my abs. I'm like, and it's over.
No, and I take a lot. I'm glad that doesn't annoy you. I did drink for that because I thought like you always say like I'll go into the bathroom like, all right, gotta go poop, and he's like, all right, I'll see you in a couple days.
I don't know what my thing that I do that annoys you would be.
Something you do that annoys me.
Something I do,
do
that annoys
you know,
you.
Rosie, what you do?
I have something specific in mind, but it's so tiny, and I think he would know what it is.
Whoa,
And it
whoa,
doesn't
hey, let's
annoy
be
me.
nice here.
No, it doesn't annoy me so much as like actually painfully hurts me, and it's when you run your hair, your fingers
Oh,
through my hair.
yeah.
Because I have really long, thick hair, and your fingers will get stuck, and it like on a knot,
It
and he'll
pulls
like
them.
pull my hair, and I'm like, ow!
Now I actually
What do you
erased
got? What
it.
do
I'm
you-
showing you a blank board.
I don't see anything. I see a
What
big
are
red
you
one.
turning at us?
I wrote your pimple popping. That's what bugs me the most.
Really?
Oh yeah.
No, well, not her own,
that
mine.
what you
She
wrote
tries
for
to
me,
pop
Jake?
my pimples all the
I
time.
got an ingrown hair on
I do
him
the same
yesterday.
thing.
You know what I
I
mean?
love it. Oh my god, it's the best thing in the world.
Well, like you try to do it when I'm not looking, and I'm like I just feel a pinch all of a sudden. I'm like, hey.
See, I get Jake laid out all on the bed, and I say it's time for Mama to pop.
we structure it
Whoa.
out. We structure it out.
Black
you know?
socks.
God, I really hope Mom and Dad don't listen to this episode.
All right. Anyway, what were your responses, guys?
Okay, so mine was
As
that
we regret
I,
our parents
I talk
listening
a
to
lot, and I'm very energetic in the morning. I'm
Yeah.
I'm a very big morning person. I like to
Most
wake up
mornings,
and get going.
I'm a cranky fucking dude.
Oh,
I'm
you're
such a jerk. I think like by the time it gets to 10 a.m., I look back and I'm like, shit, I should text Abby and say I'm sorry for what I said this morning. Like I never say anything too bad, but I just have a bad attitude. in the
No,
morning.
he's just
Word.
so cranky, and you don't move, and you don't talk, and you don't do anything.
Yeah.
You just get mad at me for talking at
Abby's
you.
trying to lay out plans for like the next 3 weeks, and I'm just like, I'm just getting to my coffee cup. I'm like, yo,
Yeah.
hold up.
Oh man.
All right, what did?
All right. I just take too long for everything. I know
Yeah.
I do.
Yeah, that's
I
we
know,
already
that's
talked.
it.
Yeah,
We talked about
exactly.
that.
You take way too long. What was something else I was thinking? I think it was just the taking too long
I'm
and
not
the Chili's
that late
thing.
often. Like I'm mostly on time to things I have scheduled.
No,
like,
but it's like the same thing where like we're in your house and you're like, yeah, like 1 minute and we're gonna leave, and then I'm like, okay, we're here 10 minutes later. Like, are you done?
Right.
And just how you don't prioritize when you are in the living room,
all
get
coming out now.
everything done that you need to have done in the living room. Why are you like running all
What are you
around?
getting ready in the living room?
You know,
all right,
like,
hear
random
me out.
things.
I'm not when I get up in the morning. Like I said, I'm cranky. I'm not efficient. It's pretty much chaos, and I just run around the house and I just get everything I need and I get out of there and I go to work. I mean, not lately because we work from home, and it's actually been the most like peaceful my mornings have ever been.
Great, yeah.
Yeah, but
You
it's really stressful watching him get himself ready in the morning.
It's
because
stressful
it's
for
so
me too. I'm
chaotic.
glad you see it. It's stressful for me too.
Oh my god!
Oh my god. All right, guys. Well, we have 2 more questions.
Dun, 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 dun. Refill your glasses. Get ready.
Get ready.
Yeah, big gulp.
All right, the next one is very specific, I think. So it is, what does your significant other say is your best physical trait?
So wait,
Wait,
what?
hold on. I did want to think, like, what do they think? I don't know how you guys want to do this.
So like specify this. So like, what do you think my best trait is?
So what do you think? This is what I was
So
thinking
what-
earlier.
what do I
didn't
think
know how
my
to
best
phrase
trait
it.
is?
What do
'Cause-
you think your best trait? Like, you're gonna answer what you think I think my best trait.
Okay, I
is.
got
And
you.
I'm gonna answer what you think your best trait is.
Gotcha.
Now,
All
when you
right.
say trait, like physical trait,
It could physical.
Wait, now
specifically
I'm con-
physical.
like- now I'm
like part
confused.
of the body,
So,
or like
Jacob is
she's
so
very
I
kind?
guess what Jake thinks
Yes.
his best physical trait is.
Yes.
All right.
Just to specify, so I don't sound like a perv in a couple minutes.
What?
This is a body part, right?
I was wondering.
Oh,
Yeah.
You pretty much are saying what you like about yourself, and they
I'll be
have
right
to
there with
guess
you.
what you like about yourself, and you guys have to take into consideration what Abby and I would like about ourselves.
Gotcha.
I'm really confused. I'm gonna let you guys go first, but I think I did this right.
Okay,
I know I did this right.
like you guys have to write something you like about yourself. Am I explaining this right?
You're explaining it
Oh,
right.
So it has to be me, not Abby.
Wait, so I'm writing about something that I like about myself.
Who likes what about who?
I'm so confused.
I'm
or
so
am
confused.
I?
All right,
I
all
wrote
right.
what
So-
I
Reread
think
the
he likes
question.
about himself.
So now let me just give you an example. I wrote on my
Oh.
board what I think Rosie likes the best about herself. Is that what we're supposed to be doing?
Yeah, I did
That's
that.
I was
Okay.
doing too.
Okay, cool.
Wait. No, I'm confused. I wrote what I liked about myself.
No. You write it what I like, what you think
Oh,
I
yeah, that
like.
still applies.
Okay. what you think that he likes about himself.
All right, let me add to this. All right. So
Wait.
I'm so sorry,
do we
everyone.
understand?
So sorry.
Do we
Guys,
understand?
This
I'm
is
writing
second
something
to
about
last.
Abby, right?
Right, you're writing
Yeah.
what Abby thinks is Abby's best
It's
quality.
Abby's best quality.
I'm
Physically.
sorry this
Yes.
got confusing, guys.
Physically.
Listen, second to last question, it's getting
It's gonna get
wet.
confusing.
It's fine. It's
It's
fine.
getting
All right.
wet.
Are
And
we
we're
ready?
drunk.
Yeah.
All right, so
Yeah, exactly.
I put what you think you. Oh no! I looked into your eyes and I was like, oh dear. I think you really like your hair and your beard, like
There you go.
facial body hair. What is your favorite trait about you? I'm so scared.
Well, is the booty.
Oh my god.
It's the booty.
It's the booty.
Is
I
that
thought.
what you think I like about me?
Yes, you like your booty. You have a nice booty.
But you also like your own booty.
Wait, now, hold on. I was answering what Rosie thinks she likes about herself.
Oh.
Yes,
Me?
I was answering what you.
Me. I like my booty too.
I do say I do like my booty, but I that's why the original question. I like my hair. I think I have decent hair.
Yeah, you have great hair.
I have a lion's mane of hair, and I wear it proud. But I do like my booty. Now that I think about it, you've opened a door for me. You've opened a back door.
There
for
you
me.
go. Oh my god.
Sorry, Mom.
Thank you for making the joke before I did.
You're welcome. Now, Jake and Abby, let's get this hot mess question
All right.
straightened out.
All right.
Jake, what do you think that I like about myself?
I gotta say, it's that booty.
Booty.
Oh, it's that booty.
All right, I have to kind of disagree. I think you like my booty a lot,
Oh.
but I personally think my best trait is my eyes.
Your
I
eyes
gotta
are
say,
beautiful.
Abby
I
has-
just like it about
Listen,
myself.
I'm not even dating her. Abby has sparkling eyes.
Thank
She
you.
does.
Thank
She
you very
does.
much. I have nice, pretty blue eyes. So that's what I like about myself the most. Thank you so much.
Absolutely. You
I
got
think
a
I
nice
have
booty
some
too.
work to be done, but thank you. I put for Jake. I think he likes his face the best. His jaw, that jawline, those chiseled cheeks. Oh, I know that's what you like.
I just picture Jake smiling at himself in the mirror like,
Well, that's how
my face.
he takes so goddamn long to get ready in the morning as he's staring at himself.
He's brushing his teeth and he looks up, he's like, oh, hello.
He literally, you have to
Who are
see him in
you?
a mirror.
Oh
It's
my
hilarious.
goodness gracious.
Oh, damn, what's up? What's good, baby?
All right, guys.
Every morning I spend 45 minutes of shadow boxing. Just right in the mirror. This is your day. You're gonna get it.
Big sip for that one.
Last question, guys. Are we ready?
Yes.
Everyone was quiet because everyone was
everyone was
drinking.
taking a sip at that point.
All right.
Yes.
What is the one thing that makes your significant other smile?
Aw. Ended on a cute note.
I did because I was afraid this was gonna get a little heated at some points, which apparently Chili's is a really sore topic.
Don't ever fucking bring chili.
We didn't forget about you, Chili's. Oh, we're writing.
All right.
Can you guys both go first? I'm still writing.
Okay. Yeah.
All right.
You guys want to go
So,
first?
Jake, what did you put?
Abby usually smiles when I kiss her on the forehead.
Oh, I love when you do that.
Yeah.
It's
So
so
cute.
All right, I put what makes you smile is me being cute.
Yeah.
Anything that I do when I'm being cute, like
And it's a thing. Like, you've got to know Abby and, like, really be with her to understand when she's being cute. Like, she's trying real hard at sometimes.
I don't
and
know
it's
if you could
adorable.
tell how kind of what would rough I would say is a good.
We have a confrontational relationship.
Yeah, where I'm a bit of a heckler. I'm a little rough around the edges, but when I'm cute, when I can be cute,
She's
he
a
likes
cutie.
that.
That sounded like a dating profile description. I'm a bit of a heckler, a little rough around the edges.
But she's a cutie.
Yeah, so
And I put something that makes JD smile that I guess I do is me snuggling our cats because he always comes and he says, "My girls," because we have
I
two
do.
girl cats.
And you wrote my girls.
I
on the
wrote, I
board.
quoted my
do.
girls with a smiley face.
And my board's a little messy because I erased it last minute. But I wrote when I kiss her and I tell her that she's delicious.
And nutritious.
And nutritious. I give her a kiss and I say, ooh, delicious. And
Whoa,
then,
whoa,
ooh,
whoa.
nutritious.
How many carbs?
Listen, looking at my own body in the mirror, it's a lot of carbs in there.
I feel
It's
you
low
there.
carb.
It's that Italian blood.
It is that Italian blood running a little thicker than most. All right,
was
guys.
fun.
That was
That
our
was
newlywed
fun, man.
game.
Yeah,
That was
I feel like
really
it was a lot
fun.
of fun to
hope
like.
you learned a little bit more about us.
Yeah, learning
Yeah.
about us. We kind of learned stuff about each other and ourselves,
Yeah.
I feel. And And yeah,
And fuck Danny. So.
Yeah, I was gonna say I hope you guys enjoyed this time away from Danny.
no,
Daniel, we miss you very much.
Yeah,
we
we
miss
miss
you.
you, Danny.
He's actually just doing a coffee run. He's our intern, so
We
Yeah.
can't wait to have Daniel back on the show. Check us back next week if you want to hear his silly voice.
Yeah.
Hit us up on the socials at Chilltime Happy Time, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter.
If you guys wanted a part 2 of this in the later future, probably send us some questions you want us to ask
Yeah,
ourselves.
sure.
Please, yes, hit us up.
Did a Q&A or
Definitely.
do Newlywed Game part 2? I'm totally cool with
Or
that.
if you want to
on our
comment on anything we said.
This is
you guys love Chili's as much as I do. Just please reach out.
And
Let
if
me
you
know
hate
about
it as much as Abby does,
Please
also
reach
reach
out.
out.
If you don't like going outside, let me know. We'll text each other. I won't respond for a couple hours 'cause I am an introvert, but I'm reading them.
Thanks for tuning in. We hope to continue to bring you chill times and happy vibes as much as we possibly can.
Yes. Drink
good
up
night.
during this quarantine. Bye.
Yeah, drink up during the quarantine.
Well, I'm Rosie.
I'm JD.
I'm Jake.
I'm Abby.
We forgot our names. He forgot his name. We'll see you next week.
Have a good
Yes.
night.
Goodbye.